Hello, friends. It's Danny here, and I have things piling up, so I decided it was time to do another Saturday Showcase. If you're new to my channel, Saturday Showcase is where I share all the creations that I still have in my possession that don't have a video with them, as I do create quite a bit that doesn't have a video. So I thought I would share that. I think we'll start with the virtual stamp joy first. I did participate for the first time in Virtual Stamp Joy this year, and I went over to Crafty Al's house and we completed all the cards Friday and Saturday, and I had so much fun and I can't wait to do it again. So if you haven't seen what cards were made at Virtual Stamp Joy, here we go. I think my favorite card, well, I loved them all, but some of the favorites were from the first session on Friday. There were interactive cards, and I really, really liked it. Especially this one, because I've been wanting to do this kind of card, and it is, sure it is, a light up card. I do have more lights on the way. It was way easier than what I thought it would be. I'm using Pear Blossom Press lights, and I can't wait to make more of them. So there's that first one that's a light up. Then we did this cute one with this little bee that slides and spins. It's really hard for me to show you like on the camera because it likes to kind of get stuck there, but thought that one was really cute. I have more sliders and spinners on the way as well. Then we have this one, which I was really excited to see this because I have a larger die like this that does like the whole card from Sunny Studios, but I really haven't played with it much. But you pop it and you like pull it and it reveals the sentiment. So it's like a pop-up. Thought that one was really fun. And this one, you get to see the after effect because I let my husband do it. But it did have a strip there that you ripped off, and then it had that. I really like this hot air balloon stamp or die set. So fun. Have to excuse my voice. There's been high pollen alerts in this crazy roller coaster weather here in Nebraska, and so my voice is kind of being affected by that. I don't remember the order of the rest of them. I really like this one. We colored these die cuts. Crafty Owl was kind enough to let me use her Olos, and it was kind of fun to try them. I will be sticking with my Copics, but it was fun to try it, and I don't know if you can see this background stamp is just so pretty. So there was that one. This one was fun. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some embossing in the background. It's a cross stitch type embossing folder. And then we put the die cuts down and then use the press and seal to like flip it over and adhere it. And I thought that was really fun. A lot of ink blending, a lot of stenciling. Kind of got me motivated to do more of that, hopefully. I do have color cubes coming to me. The things that I say I will never get, I almost always get. So I will be doing some color cube creations. If you're not sure what they are, check out Crafty Owl's channel. She has several, like her and Karen do a live series on it, and she uses the color cubes a lot. So definitely check out her channel if you want to know more about those. But I really thought that one was pretty. There's that background stamp again, and then the die cuts. I didn't do all of my cards like they showed. I didn't do a lot of the splatter or things like that. This one had some splatter on it just because I was not at home, and I don't know, I just was in a mood and I just didn't want to do the splatter. So there's that one. But I think it looks nice even without the splatter. This one we did like some ink smushing with some watercolor inks. We didn't have the color that they did, but I love how this turned out. I would maybe change like the color of the band there and stuff, but it was so fun and so pretty to get those variations on those leaves. And then the next, I think that was all for that. Well, like I said, I don't know. This one was so pretty. Like the camera, I'm sure, does not pick up. This is the perforated paper. They did release it. I don't know if it's still in stock. I didn't look. And then behind it is some of their glitter cardstock, and it is just so pretty. And then embossed that. It is, yeah, such a neat technique. And I have to admit, I was like, oh, we're stenciling on perforated paper. That looked cool. But until I got it on that glitter cardstock, wow, what a difference that made. This, we did a little bit of watercoloring with, I know I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Kareen watercolor pens. It was neat to try. Watercolor is just not my thing, but I did like how it turned out. Very pretty. This one I did say I would try to splatter, and you see I dropped the brush, so we're just going to put my thumb there. You saw nothing. It was fun to ink this stamp set up with several different colors of ink. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a beautiful stamp set, and then we embossed it as well. Very, very pretty. This one I did finish at home with my Copics because we were eating during this class. But what a clever way to make like a flower box. It's made out of their wood grain cardstock and just so pretty. If you didn't know, Virtual Stamp Joy is put on by Tailored Expressions. So all of this is Tailored Expressions goodies. These 4 cards were made with a little mini quad stencil, which is the first time I've used that. I haven't used any of their quad stencils or anything. So it was really cool to see the little scenes, and then you had the dice. Excuse me. I didn't do the technique that they did on this. This is a background stamp. They painted it first with acrylic paint, just kind of swished it on and then stamped over it. It looked really cool. I'm going to try it at home, but mine turned out cute too. This one kind of blew me away. It's super cute. I do have this die set on the way, but we ink blended on their glitter cardstock. It was so pretty. This one also had splatter. I didn't do it, and this is such a fun embossing folder. I think it would be fun to do the cone in that. Crafty Owl thought of that as well. So that was a fun little mini slimline. And then this one was very clever. It's an easel card with a calendar and then like a little crafty to do. I didn't do this technique either. They covered the top of the embossing folder, the high points, with Versamark, and then they excuse me, heat embossed it. I guess I did. Oh, they heat embossed it with some sparkly embossing powder. It was very, very pretty. But I thought the thing that I really liked is this is using a gift card holder die. So that holds it just perfectly. You don't have to worry about putting something there. I will be utilizing that more in my easel cards. So that is what I created at Virtual Stamp Joy. Now we'll get on to the other creations. Some of these have been sitting here for quite a while. I don't quite remember all the details, but in the description box below is a link to my blog, and I do have everything on there if you're curious. I know this was for Sweet November Stamps in the month of February. They had a little challenge to post a fairy card each week, so that's what this is for. Thanks for perking up my day. And there's the inside. This one was for Newton's Nook Inky Paws Challenge of Showers or Flowers. Did some ink smushing on that background, and then those cute umbrellas. You make rainy days brighter. And then I wanted some graduation cards for the craft fair, which while this is going up on my channel, I will be setting up my booth. So cross your fingers that I do well at this craft fair, especially since the weather forecast is not looking like it's going to be optimal weather. Hopefully it'll just be rain and people will want to come out and be inside. So I created these graduation cards just to have them to see, since I have never done a spring craft fair. I don't know what to expect. So there's one. Congrats to the grad, you did it. Our local colors are 2 high schools in the town I live in. Their colors are purple and white for one, and the other one is purple and gold. So I wanted to have at least one of each of those. So that one's the purple and white. And then there's the purple and gold. So those were fun. And then the local university is the University of Lincoln or Omaha, but their colors are red and white. So I wanted to have that as well. Have another card that I created for the Inky Paws Challenge. This one I went with the flowers, not the showers. Keep going, keep growing. There's the inside. And then this week was CC Designs release week. So the first one we have is the stamp set Charles. Tried to go a little bit more masculine with it, which is really hard for me, but I tried. You are very special to me. And then the next day we had Pals. I love how this one came out. There's an Alyssa passing through. Look at it, going. She said no. I stenciled the background. I pulled out some dies from Pink and Maine, colored the image, and just had fun. I really love how this one turned out. I thought it was just super fun. Do have one more music note in there. I did dig in my stash for the music notes, so that was fun. The next day we had this one, which is called Swift. I pulled out some paper, 6x6 paper from Not Too Shabby. Isn't that so pretty? And an old die from my stash. I did put like touches of stickles on her. I think it's so pretty. So there's that one. And then for release day, I used the Charles and Pals stamp set. Used my new favorite die from Scrappy Boy Stamps, the A2 Trio Fold card die. So it stands up like that. But I have those characters on there. Some bright, happy colors. Dug in my stash, pulled out my favorite. Retired, Stamping Up Heart Punch. That turned out cute. And then a little sneak peek. This is my card for Monday for the Inky Paws Challenge. Again, the theme is for March is showers and flowers. I went with the flowers. One of the latest releases, which was Spring Heights. Plant Smiles, Grow Laughter. And there's the inside. So, I have been busy. I had so much fun at Virtual Stamp Joy. I can't wait till next year to do it again. And after the craft fair is done, I hope to get back to doing like more coloring videos and using my stash a little bit more since I was so focused on the craft fair and getting all my design team work done. But that is what I have for you today. So until my next video, go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Bye now.